Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome. Today, I'm going to be sharing some clips of yesterday's outing with my parents and Brett. And we went to Litchfield, Illinois, to a flea market there. And I'm going to be sharing what I bought. But the first thing I want to share at the beginning before I start the video is this, so that you can tell me if you know what this is. Even the dealer didn't know. So there's a metal connector here, and there's a connector here, and then that flips down, but it's on this paddle. Now we know it has something to do with electricity of some sort, but we just don't know what. So it is very old, and definitely some kind of homemade contraption. So what do you think? What do you think that is? I'd love to know. So be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you think this wonderful primitive tool that I got for $5 is. So let's get this video started. I absolutely loved this. I actually forgot to share with all of you that I bought one of those horse things that this is hanging from. And this little cabin type display that they had in this store. Unfortunately, I forgot to get the name of this store, but it's in downtown Litchfield, Illinois. And I love how they made that star out of the saws. And then look, a pedal car. For $135, I was so tempted because I want one for my junk garden. But I got distracted by this crock. Hello, $175 for that. That was a great price. And this booth had a lot of really nice things in it. I spent a little bit of time off camera looking a little bit closer at things in here. I thought originally that was a water bag, but it wasn't. And then look at this boiler. How awesome is that? Look at the copper on it, $25. That is amazing. And I thought that was cute. An old Boy Scouts outfit, and I liked the jars with the paper labels. I love the old truck in the green. Unfortunately, the green truck didn't have a price on it, and I didn't see the dealer anywhere. I should have bought this. I don't know what it's for, probably some kind of barber thing, but for $20, I don't know why I didn't pick that up. I was really drawn to that. Thought that was a great piece. They had a lot of great brass in there. And then look at this box, this old biscuit box. The graphics. That's another one that should have came home with me, but unfortunately, it was a little too high for me on that day. This booth had a lot of cute things. I liked how she gathered these up in a tin for $20. I thought that was a pretty good deal on that for all the old bottles. Not sure what that was. And I loved this chair. Look at this old office chair. $85. Look at the patina on the wood. That is gorgeous. And then there's another sweeper. I can't think of right now the name of it, but I should have got that. This is just a general look at downtown from the beginning looking in. Now the side streets also had things set up. Now this was a really good booth. I thought their prices were pretty reasonable. $15 for that old store display. That's great. Then these old jars. And I'm getting ready to show you one that I don't know if it was old. It looked old, but I don't even know what that is. And then, of course, I'm always drawn to odd old tools. So I was picking this up and looking at it. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. I just liked it. So Litchfield really has good prices. Every time we go, I'm always impressed with the prices. I need to start bringing more money with me. I like that old washstand thing, and I didn't check the price on this cabinet. I probably should have. Wait till you see this old bicycle. Hello, junk garden. That would have went great out there. It was a two-person one. All right, I didn't get a lot in Litchfield, but I do like everything that I bought. And one of the things I got is this little perfume bottle for $5. That is a little girl. Do you see her? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if it shows up what she is. So that was super cute. And then from the same booth, I got these little girl shoes. He had them marked for $7, but he gave them to me for $5. And so they're just old little leather shoes. I got those. And then this was $5. It is an old garden tool. I actually don't have, I don't think, any old garden tools. And if I do, maybe one, but I think this is the only one I have. It was $5. All right, so one of the things that I got, I'm gonna have to take you out to the garage to show you. That was a great deal. But the next thing I want to show you is, you know me, if you've watched, if we've been friends for a while and you've been watching my videos, you know I always seem to buy something that is big and that I have no idea what I'm going to do with, and quite frankly don't need, but was a wonderful price and I just couldn't leave it behind. So that's what I'm going to show you next, and it was only $30. So let me go get it. Okay. It's not going to show up, so I'm going to take you down. But I do believe this Victorian era, I do believe it would have had a big umbrella, like a wicker umbrella, or maybe a cloth, but I picture it with a wicker umbrella above it. But let me take you down and show you. Okay, $30. I hope it's not too dark in here. Look at this base. I swear this base alone is worth $30. The old wheels, the ornate design of it. And then you come in here and you see the cushion in there. And then when you lift the cushion up, there's this little compartment right here. You see that? And then it lifts up, and then that's what it looks like inside. I believe that is for putting a warmer to keep the baby warm. You know, either a flat metal type warmer or like a crock type warmer. And then you would have put the baby in there and it would have helped, you would have had it covered and it would have helped keep the baby warm. If I'm wrong, feel free to let me know, but that is what I believe. And then this would lean back also. I'm not going to do it because I haven't messed with it yet. But then you see the old original handle. And then there's the price tag. Oh, can you see it? $30. Okay, so let me come around here where we got a little bit of natural light shining in on it. When I bought it originally, I was thinking like outside on the covered patio or something and having flowers in it. And I do think that would look really good with like a big fern or some geraniums or something like that. But I also know that if I do that, it's going to get tore up. And it is very old. So I may just stick it somewhere. Just look at that. That is an awesome piece. That is an awesome antique. All right, I have one more thing to show you. Okay, some of you might know that I've been looking for one of these for quite a while, but they're always so expensive. So I got this for $25. And I thought that was an awesome price for an old copper boiler. Years ago, I had one on my porch with geraniums in it, and that is the plan. That is the plan eventually. So I swiped that up for that price. Before I go in, I just noticed one other thing we got that Brett got, and it was $20, and it does still work when you do the handle. It does still rotate. And these have always been super expensive too. That was $20 for that piece. And so we were thrilled to find that. Brett and I stumbled across an antique store in Marian today. And I picked this up for my mom because she's been wanting to collect these. It was $13.99. And it's marked Made in England, POT, and then that thing. So I don't know how old it is, but for $13.99, it came home with me. And then I got this one for me that was $3.99. And this was called Lloyd's Antiques. And I believe it's on Market. I think that's the name of the road in Marian. So if you're ever in Marian, Illinois, be sure to check them out. Stepped out to take Desi out. And we have a double rainbow going on. A full one, full double. I don't know if you can make out that second one as well. See, it's right there. And then there's the main one. And see, there's the second one. And then there's the main one. Beautiful. Beautiful gift from God. All right, my sweet friends, that is it for today, but I will be back real soon with a brand new video. And I do have three home tours that will be coming real soon. I don't know exactly when, but within the next few weeks. So I have that to look forward to, and I'm so excited to be able to share their homes with you. So until then, I thank you all so much for stopping by, and I'll be back real soon. Thanks so much.